Gives it to JD. Turns, fires, fills it up.
Good repost.
Got the screen. Gets to the basket. Hooks on the run, lefty, and hits it. Way outside for Kuzma. Clock's running down at 4. Corey and Prince for 3, and it's through. One of the league's best three-point shooters has checked in. An interesting story. Porter Jr. off the court problems, but he can't play. Cade to the basket. We know he can play. Last year was over in Europe because of some of his problems. Here's Tim Hardaway Jr. rising and firing and filling it up. Cade. Cade bounces to JD. Corner feed to Simone. This for 3, and it's through.
The assist, beautiful setup for Fontecchio.
Great timing, perfect pass. Here's Lopez in front. Just floats it up and in with ease. Pistons by 1, 25-24. Malik Beasley rising and triple. Well, you love to see him hit that first one. Look out, bound to Cade. Cade snakes away from Porter Jr. Finger rolls, fills it up. He already has it. Rebounded by Giannis Antetokounmpo. A.J. Green has come off the bench for Milwaukee, a born shooter. Here's his shot, and he sticks it. A.J. Green, 1 for 2. The line for Tobias. Back to the rack goes Giannis for a score. The Piston lead filed down to 4, 36-32. Giannis Schroeder snakes to the basket, flips it up, no. Has it in forecourt in the final 10 seconds of the first. They dare him to shoot it, he does, and drills it from downtown.
Up by 11, and now it's just 1.
Can they get a good shot? Sar Thompson from midcourt. Got some rim, no net. Great start for Cade Cunningham and the Pistons. Strong finish in the first quarter. Porter Jr. off to Giannis. Sideline dish goes to Trent Jr. who tripped. Head of steam. Spins back to the rim and just kind of laid it in. Cade goes behind the back against Portis. Stops, fires, and fills it up.
Exactly where he was.
Yeah, he had a foot behind the line.
It hurt.
Ryan Rollins to the basket, lays it in. Foul just easily. Cade from the lane. Dishes to JD. Lefty hook, and he hit it. Wow. 55-50 the rim. Portis boards it for Rollins. Behind the back to Bobby Portis. And he scores. And Milwaukee's up 50. And Prince. Topside to Cade against Lopez. He'll fire for 3, and it's through. Big in your face, Brook Lopez by Cade.
That popcorn did not look appetizing to me.
Schroeder for 3, and it's through.
Pistol goal of the game.
Cade to the lane. Cade from in front, off the glass, and good. Unstoppable around.
2-point game here, folks.
Yes, sir. 65-63 Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo stops and fires. It's in and out to Cade. Cade in a hurry. Down the lane to the rim for a slam. Don't look now, but we are all to forecourt. A 12-3 Piston run right now. Porter Jr. leans and fires and fills it.
He's your own defensive responsibility here.
Porter Jr. snaps the pass way outside for Lopez. He's got that kind of range, but he misses at the horn. Cade Cunningham with a remarkable first half. He's already scored. Oh, rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent Jr. launches a 3, and that's through. So the one
you'd like to see the Pistons score here. You know, you don't want them having to deal with 9 and 10 point deficits. That's big bucket there.
You want a hoot? Give it to number 2. Couldn't finish. Tough turn of events for the Pistons that trip. Here comes Giannis barreling to the basket for a dunk.
You see why he's the outside the lane, inside the lane, under the backboard, behind the backboard.
Pistons inside the JD. Giannis out of the Kumbo. Way outside for Brook Lopez, and a long gun that goes. That could be murder. Runs into Cade, clock at 4, cross courts to Kuzma, and he triples.
Wow. He took his time and
comes through the paint. Back out top for Cade. It's a turnover.
Wow.
Portis to the basket, lays it in.
Bad time.
4-point game, under 2 to play in the third. Dennis Schroeder. Over Green. He hits it! Clock at 10 for Dennis Schroeder. To the lane, to the rim, floats it up and in! Dennis Schroeder strikes again.
The threat pulled Portis away from the basket, and he would have been a defender inside, but he had to respect Beasley. He wasn't available.
Porter lobs, Giannis slams on the other end. Bias backs on Green. In front to Ron Holland. Up fake. Lefty lay in, no. Jr. does not have the world's best reputation. Malik from the corner, and he triples. And we are tied. Giannis hands it off to Trent Jr. He'll turn and fire. It won't fall. Jalen Duren with a rebound. J.B. Bickerstaff in the face of Fennessy Ransom about what he thought was a foul. Rebound to Sar Thompson. Cade in forecourt. Here's a long gun. It goes! Cade with a huge... Bucks in front to Giannis. Got it from Porter Jr. Rebound to Giannis.
Important if you're the Pistons. Don't let this thing bloom.
Porter Jr. drives and dunks. Rebound. Tobias Harris to the basket. Double clutch Glasser. Good. He rattled it in. Now 6, now 5. He'll launch a 3. Bricked it to Tobias. Tobias, and it was swiped. Giannis deep to Portis. Bobby Portis scores with 2:31 to play. Porter Jr. to Green. Green knocks this one down from downtown. Here with 1:42 to play. Dennis Schroeder inside for Cade. He hooks and he hits. 7-point game play. Cade with 3 dozen.
Again.
Bucks with the ball. Porter Jr. to the basket. Got inside for us. 1:25 to play. Tobias with a long gun. It goes! Big time basket. Cade down the lane. Tobias from the corner for 3. It's long. But Jalen Duren tried to follow it up. Blocked by Giannis. Looked like an easy deuce until it wasn't. 40 against Jalen Duren. Goes back to the corner. Trent Jr. fires. It's off iron. Porter Jr. to the lane. Bad looking miss. Cade snaps the pass to Malik Beasley. He'll rise and fire and fill it. The net didn't move. 17 points. The Pistons to come from behind here. Cade to inbound. Beasley rises. Beasley comes to get it, gives it back to Cade. He will launch a 3, won't go through.
Matumbo finger wag at Beasley. He's shimmying with Beasley. Beasley's thinking about the shot that they needed that he couldn't get, and not the time to have